Welcome into Nevada Prep's preview. He's Ben Gotz, I'm Elaine Emerson, and who would have thought it's already almost February and we are nearing playoff basketball, meaning that the next few weeks of the regular season will really matter to teams that are close to that playoff spot.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Elaine. We're down to pretty much the last 2 weeks of the regular season, so this is crunch time. What makes this even more fun is the fact that there's a lot of very close league races right now, so every game has meaning this time of year. Even if we can only talk about a few.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to some of those tough matchups, starting with Green Valley girls traveling to Coronado at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. These are the second and third place teams in the Southeast League right now, and they could flip-flop paces depending on who wins this one.
Yeah, as of this recording, the Gators are 4-2 in league play, but the Cougars are right behind them at 3-2. At home in this one, I'm looking to see how much Coronado is going to feed senior Haley Morton in one of her final 4 regular season home games. And for Green Valley, I just want to see how they start what's going to be a big week for them because they also play first place Liberty on Monday.
All right, let's move on to actually 2 games that we're going to combine into one talking point. The Findlay Prep Pilots going on the road this week to play Desert Pines at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday and at Foothill at 6 p.m. on Friday. So those are 2 exciting matchups for one of the area's top teams.
Definitely. The annual Big City Showdown between Bishop Gorman and Findlay Prep was so fun this year. And now some other schools get a crack at the Pilots and senior guard PJ Fuller. I'm really interested to see how Desert Pines, which is first in the Northeast League, and its junior forward Darnell Washington handles this matchup. Washington is averaging a double-double as of our last stats update on Nevada Preps, but hopes to contend with some serious length against Findlay Prep. Now for Foothill, which is second in the Southeast League, I think the glass is going to be key. The Falcons have a lot of guards who can score, but I'm curious if they can rebound enough to stay in this game.
Well, next up is another boys game. Arborview heading to Faith Lutheran at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. This is number 1 versus number 3 in the Northwest League. But Ben, the Crusaders get to host this one. So do you think that they can get the upset?
I think it's definitely possible because the first place Aggies only beat Faith Lutheran by 4 in their building earlier this season. A couple of Arborview players went off in that game, including Aggies leading scorer Donovan Yap. So the Crusaders are really going to need to study the scouting report on defense if they want to flip that result. Plus, senior Donovan Jackson scored 20 in that last game, so maybe give him the ball a lot if you're Faith Lutheran.
Yeah, that sounds like good strategy.
No coach, but you know.
I would think that would work out. All right, let's end with our biggest game of the week. The Desert Oasis girls traveling to Bishop Gorman at 5 p.m. on Friday. This is between the top 2 teams in the Southwest League, and Ben, I know that you're looking forward to this matchup.
I mean, definitely. This is exactly what you want at this point of the season. It's a great matchup between 2 good teams with a lot at stake. The Diamondbacks are number 2 in our latest Nevada Preps rankings and are 8-1 right now in league play, but the Gales aren't too far behind at 4th in our rankings and 7-1. If Desert Oasis wins this one on the road, it only has 2 games left in the regular season, so it would be in great position to take home that league title.
We'll make sure that you are catching all the action on NevadaPreps.com and follow at Nevada Preps on Twitter and on Facebook for scores, highlights, and more. For Ben Gotz, I'm Elaine Emerson, and thanks for watching Nevada Preps Preview.